8 years after Mark Ferrand served as a juror in a criminal trial, the weight of his civic duty still takes a toll.
I was a foreman on a graphic first-degree murder trial. I didn't know that it would impact me to the degree that it did, developing PTSD.
Ferrand sought mental health support, but couldn't talk about what he went through since he was bound to jury secrecy.
I don't understand why we ask citizens to be jury, and after the trial, we let them down.
But that's changed after this senator sponsored a bill to allow jurors to speak about their deliberations with healthcare professionals.
When people will be asked to be a jury, they know now that there will be support.
The honourable member for St. Albert, Edmonton.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'm very pleased to rise to...
The bill was originally introduced in the House of Commons 4 years ago, but was stalled by federal elections and prorogued Parliament.
When you come out of jury duty, you are not the same person as you were when you went in.
Senator Lucy Moncion helped the bill finally cross the finish line in the Senate with unanimous support after sharing her own experience.
In 1989, I was a juror on a first-degree murder, and at the time I had found the experience interesting, but also very difficult.
Like Ferrand, Moncion says she also suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. And since the law forbade her from sharing her own experience, Moncion says she studied psychotherapy herself.
I would go into such a rage. And after a few years, my husband said to me one day, he said, "You need help."
This bill removes a barrier that has stood for individuals across the country.
Now that the bill's passed, he says the federal and provincial governments need to improve access to mental health services.
That's why it's so important that a national standard be available across the country.
The new law takes effect in late January. The Canadian Juries Commission says it's an important step towards improving the public's support for jury duty, which it says is low across the country. Olivia Stefanovich, CBC News, Ottawa.